Hey everyone, I'm Amanda from Mandy Lynn Plans. Welcome back to my channel for a day in the life of my planner. It's been a little while since I've done one of these and things have changed a little bit in my planning style, so I wanted to go ahead and show you what I've been up to. So this is just going to be like a full 24 hours of kind of the typical what I do in any given day. Now, this is definitely not what happens every single day. Some days my planner gets kind of neglected, and that's okay. That's real life. Stuff happens. But whenever I'm intentional and I am really just trying to get things done and mark off things that I've done and that type of thing, then this is what I usually like to do on any given day. So I'm going to start here on my monthly spread. And I have a couple things that I need to add in. I don't normally add in things the week that it's happening. So it is currently this week. It is Monday night. So this is gonna be 24 hours, kind of how I'm planning for Tuesday. I will wrap this video up Tuesday and it should go live Wednesday. But if something came up this week, I probably wouldn't put it here. Like there were things that happened these days, but it came up in this week, so I didn't bother. But since this is for the future week, I have 2 appointments scheduled this week that I don't want to forget about, and this is what I refer to whenever I do my weekly planning. So I want to make sure that I put those there in my monthly page. So I have just my leftover stickers that I'm going to use. We're going to do, let's see, a pink here, I think. So I have 2 appointments. I have an OB appointment and a chiropractor appointment. Both appointments are getting to the point where they are going to be every other week instead of every month. They have both been every month, and now they're going to be every other week. So you'll see that 2 weeks ago I had them both on the same day. I didn't really love that, so I was able to separate them out to where they're on different days now. So the one on the 21st is my chiropractor appointment at 9:30. And then I have an OB appointment at 9:50 on Wednesday. So I think that's all I need to do. I don't think I have anything to mark off here. No more bills paid, and these things are still coming up. So I'm gonna go ahead and move to my week. So this is where I usually do the bulk, well, this and the dailies, I guess. So what I like to do is just kind of start at the top and then visually go down the day. So I'm gonna start with my water. It's been a while. I checked in this morning, right before lunch, I think. And I did fill up my water bottle 2 more full times. And I mark, I have a 24-ounce water bottle, and so every time that I fill it up, I mark 2 water droplets off. I don't have anything to add, events or anything, stickers to add for the day, but I do have my sidebar to do. So be grateful. I am going to be grateful today that practice went well. We had graduation practice, and it went a lot better than I expected, and it went really quickly. So that is what I'm grateful for. On my sleep tracker, I slept surprisingly a full 8 hours last night. I was so tired after this past weekend. I don't know where I'm going to end up exactly steps-wise, but I'm really close to 7,000. And so I'm gonna go ahead and mark off. I'm marking off whenever I hit 7,500 steps, and then vitamins as well. I'm going to go ahead and check off because I have been good about doing those. So I think that's all that I need with my Tombow. I like to use Tombow on my stickers because this paper, my sticker paper, isn't the most fountain pen friendly. But then I like to use my Pilot Vanishing Point anywhere I'm writing on the beautiful Tomoe River paper. And so I have not done any of these things yet. We talked about ideas for the play, but we haven't decided for sure, so I'm not going to mark that off. I didn't work out or anything today. Today, Mondays and Wednesdays, since they're school days, I don't really get a ton done, but tomorrow I'm hoping to get more things done. I am though gonna go ahead and mark in the weather for tomorrow. I usually like to do that the day before just to kind of get my brain thinking about what I need to dress in, what I need to dress my daughter in. So tomorrow is going to be a warm day, 84, and then a low of 60. So very welcome sunshine after the past several weeks. We've had tons of rain, tons of flooding. My area, it's just been crazy. Not my like actual area where we are, but very, very close. There have been several towns completely shut down with so much water and everything. They are starting to get things kind of open back up, but it is taking a little while. So then after I'm done in my weekly spread, what I like to do is move to my daily section. So my dailies, I have been doing a little bit different this month. I've been doing it more like a typical bullet journal. And I am doing this spread for this week. So this has been fun. And I just have my to-dos that I need to mark off from today. And then we're gonna go ahead and make the Tuesday to-do list. So I did get the orders done and we made the post office drop. I did not, well, I guess I did work on designs a little bit this morning, and I worked on scripting out the rest of the month of the year. I did not get to grades, and I worked on week's scripts, but I need to do that more. So what I have been using to do this is my Beauty by Starlet stencils. If I had to go back and do it all over again, I would probably only buy one, and this is the one that I would buy. I love them all, but this is by far the one that I use the most. She has 3, like a set of 3 for the cousin, and I've really enjoyed using them. I use them a lot in my dailies, probably most in my dailies. I do have several spreads where I've done pen onlys with these. I've even used them in a couple of my monthly spreads, not recently, but I have in the past. So if you are looking for ideas on how to use these, you can search other videos that I have. The only thing with doing a layout like this is that I don't have a really long place to be able to put to-do lists. It's great on days like this where I probably won't get a whole lot of done because I have so many things to do, so many like appointment timed type things. But to show you an example, just to compare, days like this where it was more of a vertical spread, I was able to make really long to-do lists, and here I don't have that flexibility. So just kind of a little small thing, but I am gonna go ahead and put in my list. I will probably add to this tomorrow as I think about it, but I like starting the day with a to-do list already made if I can. So I'm going to migrate this forward. I did not get grades done. Part of that is because my computer is, well, it's kind of a long story, but it's been kicking me out. So anyway, the last new releases that we had, I left my charge cord at school, and all of my pictures for all the listings was there, and it was Thursday night and I really wanted to get new releases out on Friday. So my husband, being the computer whiz that he is, was like, oh, no problem, we'll just take the hard drive out of your laptop and put it in my laptop. And it worked. However, somehow it doesn't think I have access to my own hard drive now, and so it's been kicking me out and I don't have access to any of my files. Anyway, we will probably get it figured out. He honestly just hasn't had time to look at it. So I'm hoping that maybe tonight we can get that taken care of. I do prefer to list from my laptop sitting on my couch if I can. As silly as that sounds, just because I don't have time to really just sit down on the couch like ever. And I am 30 weeks pregnant tomorrow. So I'm getting to the point where I love being able to just sit when I can. So anyway, hopefully we're able to get that done before new releases come out on Friday. So that is all that I have for right now. I will check back in with you tomorrow. Hey everyone, it is Tuesday afternoon. I just put my daughter down for her nap. Now I don't have a ton to mark off in my daily to-dos yet, but I do have some more things that I need to add in my spreads. So we got word this morning that my in-laws are going to be able to come and be with us the end of the month. So my parents, or my in-laws, are missionaries in Paraguay, and they were originally going to come in August to see baby, among, you know, the rest of the family and other things too. But it worked better in their schedule for them to come earlier. So they are leaving the 29th and getting in on the 30th. So I want to go ahead and mark that in. And I think I'm just going to say Mom and Dad home. They are not able to come as often as they would like, obviously, but we are always so excited whenever we hear that they are coming. So we just heard that this morning, and then I think we're going to have a meal together as a family that next evening. I think it worked better for most people to do it then. So I'm just gonna say a family meal, and I will remember what that is. And then also something that my husband reminded me of that I need to put in for June. I use these Erin Condren long sticky notes whenever I am pre-planning for the next month. Sometimes I use the little ones that I use in my weeklies too. I'm gonna go ahead and add some things here. So we are having some people stay with us. One of my husband's good friends growing up and his wife are going to be coming. They are actually from New York, and they are going to be traveling across country, and we are going to be having them the 1st and the 2nd. So I need to make sure that I remember that for sure. And so since I don't have all my the rest of my planning done, I'm putting it over here so that I don't forget. And then I'm gonna go ahead and flip to this weekly. I have just a couple things to add, not a ton. I'm gonna go ahead and mark in, I have filled my water bottle up twice today, so I'm marking 4 little water droplets. And then we went to my grandmother's this morning. We weren't able to see her on Mother's Day, and so we wanted to go. I had a card for her, and they live just over half an hour away, and so we don't get to see them quite as often as we would like. So I wanted to go see her. I'm just gonna say visit Grandma. So that was really fun. I'm not able, this is a really busy week, and it was really the only day that worked for me to go do that. And so that's what we did. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and put that I'm going to be filming, not a ton, mainly just this video. And then I really need to get some more design work done. New releases are coming up quickly on Friday, so I do have quite a bit still that I need to get done for that. So I think that that is all that I have so far. I don't really have much of anything, I don't think, that I can mark off of my daily list. Let me check. But usually I get things done during nap time. Yeah, and I don't have anything to mark off. So the unfortunate thing is I have done several things this morning that I would normally put on a to-do so that I could check it off, but I don't have any more room. So I'm not sure that I will do this type of spread again. I really liked think I showed yesterday. I really like this long one because I have more, I don't have as much space to write this way, but I have more spaces for checks. So anyway, you live and you learn, and that's one of the reasons I love mixing up the way that I plan, just so I can kind of see what works best for me. So anyway, I have done things today, even though I haven't marked anything off of my to-do list. But I'm gonna go ahead and get to work. I have just a couple hours here while my daughter naps, and that's usually when I get the bulk of my work done for the day. So I will check back in probably shortly after nap time. Hey everyone, I am back. It is after nap time. My daughter is enjoying a snack beside me, so if you hear her, that's why. So I'm gonna just go ahead and say that I am going to put one of these rough day stickers over this design. My silhouettes were giving me a run for it. I have no idea what the problem was. I did not get hardly anything done during all of nap time. Really, I think the only things that I can mark off, orders, and then we got back from the post office. So I don't know, like there was a new software update, and so I did that, and they were just having a really hard time registering. And I was getting extremely frustrated. We have 4 machines, and I could only run, most of the time, usually only one at a time, and they would hop, skip, and jump. So sometimes this one would be working fine and it would register, but then the next time I tried to register it wouldn't. And then the next time it would be this one over here that was working fine. And it was just, it was very frustrating, and I had lots that I needed to cut for the orders that I had going out. And so I was just, it literally took me all of nap time to get those orders ready and out the door. And that is not normal. Usually I can get my orders done in about half an hour to 45 minutes and then get more done the rest of nap time if I need. And so that was pretty discouraging. I guess I can go ahead and mark film too, because I am going to be done with that, I think. I don't think that I'm going to check in again. We have graduation tonight, and I really don't think, no touch, sweetie. I really don't think that I'm going to get any more of these things done. Probably my thumbnail and uploading, but that's really about it. So definitely a different video, but real life for you. Here I was thinking today I was gonna be so productive, and I barely got anything done. I told my husband I probably would have been more productive if I would have just taken a nap when my daughter took a nap. It was one of those just really frustrating days. So hopefully the graduation goes well tonight. I think that it will. The kids have worked really hard on Pomp and Circumstance and then the song that they're singing for the choir. So I am excited for tonight, and I'm trying to just mentally kind of shut myself off from the rough nap time, work time, and just kind of mentally prepare myself for that. So all that to say, today was a day, and I hope that you are having a better day than I. But I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.